Have you ever smelled cookies baking and suddenly felt happier? Or seen the color red and felt a jolt of urgency? That's the priming effect. Your brain quietly getting ready to think or act in a certain way before you even realize it. If I say doctor, your mind might instantly think nurse, hospital, or medicine. You didn't choose those words. Your brain connected them automatically. That's what priming does. It activates related ideas so your thoughts move faster. Priming happens constantly. It's automatic, effortless, and invisible, like a backstage crew setting the stage before your conscious mind walks in. Where the idea came from. Psychologists began studying priming in the 1970s, trying to understand how one thought could silently prepare another. Early experiments showed that people recognize related words faster, like bread right after butter. That simple pattern revealed how the brain links ideas behind the scenes. Decades later, researchers discovered that priming could reach far beyond language. One famous example is the money priming experiment by psychologist Kathleen Vohs and her team in 2006. Priming method: participants were subtly exposed to money-related cues. This was often done through tasks like unscrambling sentences that contained words associated with money, or by having them work near a computer screen displaying images of money. Behavioral measures. After the priming task, participants engaged in various activities to assess their social behavior. These included helping behavior. Participants were less likely to offer assistance to others. For instance, they were less inclined to help someone pick up dropped pencils. Social distance. They chose to sit farther away from others, indicating a preference for personal space. Cooperation. They preferred to work alone rather than in groups, suggesting a shift towards self-reliance. These findings indicated that even subtle reminders of money can lead individuals to adopt more self-sufficient and less socially engaged behaviors. Studies like this showed that priming can quietly guide not only what we think, but how we behave. Yet, as more researchers explored the topic, they found that some of these effects were difficult to repeat consistently. That's normal in psychology. Human behavior is complex, and small situational differences can change results. What scientists agree on today is that priming is real, but its strength depends on timing, repetition, and context. It's not mind control. It's your brain's natural way of preparing for what might come next. How it works and what science shows. Your brain is a massive network of connections, like an enormous web made of billions of tiny dots. Each dot represents an idea, word, image, or experience. The strings between them show how closely those ideas are related. When you think of one thing, that dot lights up and the glow spreads along the strings to nearby dots. So when you hear the word ocean, your brain doesn't stop there. It quietly lights up connected ideas like waves, sand, vacation, or even shark. This process is called spreading activation. It's how your brain keeps information organized and ready to use. The closer two ideas are in meaning or experience, the stronger the connection between them. The more often you connect them, the faster the signal travels. For example, if you often see coffee and morning together, your brain builds a strong bridge between them. Soon, just smelling coffee might make you feel awake before you even take a sip. That's priming, one cue turning on a network of related responses. Your brain organizes these connections constantly. Words, colors, sounds, and emotions all form networks that shape how you think. Some networks are simple, like red linked with apple. Others are complex, like home, which might connect to warmth, safety, and specific memories unique to you. Neuroscientists have found that priming happens in the brain's association areas, where memory and meaning overlap. When one area activates, related regions prepare to respond. It's like a ripple across a pond, small at first but spreading quickly. The strength of priming depends on repetition and timing. If a concept is recently activated, it stays warmed up for a short while. That's why you can recognize a familiar word faster right after seeing something related. But if you repeat that connection over and over, like hearing the same song or slogan, it can stick around much longer. Research shows that most priming effects are brief, lasting seconds or minutes. But with repetition, they shape habits, preferences, and even beliefs. That's how simple cues, a logo, a color, a sound, can quietly become powerful mental shortcuts. So priming isn't magic or manipulation. It's your brain's built-in system for organizing and predicting. It uses past experience to prepare for what might come next. saving time, energy, and sometimes even keeping you safe. Priming in everyday life. Priming shows up everywhere in how you shop, what you like, and how you feel. Advertisers use it to make you connect their brands with happiness, comfort, or success. A soda commercial full of sunshine and smiling friends isn't really selling a drink, it's selling a feeling your brain will recall later at the store. Music does it too. Fast beats make you move faster and buy more, while slow songs make you linger and relax. Color works the same way. Red creates excitement or urgency, blue brings calm and trust, yellow sparks cheerfulness, and black adds a sense of power. Even words and images prime your performance and emotions. Seeing positive or encouraging words can boost confidence and focus. Romantic or friendly images can make people rate others more kindly or feel more connected. Every cue around you, from the background color on a website to the soundtrack in a cafe, is quietly shaping what you think and how you behave. Priming isn't just something that happens in labs, it's woven into your daily routines. You are constantly being nudged by sights, sounds, and symbols, tiny hints that prepare your mind before you even notice. The good, the bad, and the sneaky priming has its bright side, its dark side, and its trickster side. The good side helps your brain work efficiently. It speeds up learning, builds habits, and saves mental effort. It's what allows you to read quickly, recognize faces, or find your keys without thinking. Priming helps you link experiences so you can respond faster and smarter. The bad side appears when priming reinforces bias or fear. Seeing constant negative images or alarming headlines can make the world feel more dangerous than it really is. It can also shape unfair stereotypes by repeating the same messages over and over. These primes sneak into your judgments without asking permission. Then there's the sneaky side, deliberate influence. Marketers, political ads, and social media posts use priming to push feelings and choices. They use repetition, color, music, and emotional triggers to steer reactions. None of it is magic, but it's powerful because it works under your radar. Priming itself isn't good or bad. It's neutral, a tool, but the way it's used and how aware you are of it decides whether it helps or manipulates you. How to take control of priming. You can't turn priming off, but you can steer it. Start by shaping your surroundings with cues that match your goals. A clean desk primes focus. A visible water bottle primes healthy habits. A photo or quote can remind you what matters. Your environment is your first layer of priming, and you get to design it. Next, use positive priming on purpose. Start your day with something that sets your mood. A song that energizes you, a phrase that motivates you, or a memory that grounds you. Those small cues tune your mindset before the world has a chance to do it for you. Expose yourself to variety. Read different viewpoints and meet people who think differently. Variety breaks mental routines and keeps you open-minded. The more diverse your input, the harder it is for anyone to prime you in just one direction. Finally, learn to pause before reacting. When something sparks a strong emotion, anger, fear, or sudden excitement, take a second and ask, what might have triggered this? That moment of awareness can reveal when a headline, color, or image is pulling your strings. By designing your environment, priming yourself positively, seeking variety, and pausing before reacting, you turn an invisible influence into a conscious skill. Instead of being steered, you steer yourself. Why it matters. Priming shows that we're not as purely rational as we like to think. Most of our decisions start forming before we notice them. That's not weakness, it's efficiency. But when you understand it, you can decide which influences you allow in. Knowing about priming helps you become more aware, more mindful, and more in control of your thoughts and reactions. Because if the world is going to prime your mind anyway, you might as well choose the soundtrack.